Hey Capricorn, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your July. Oh my goodness, reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Capricorn, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them, take what applies, and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn. There looks to be, oh, Death and Six of Swords, Scorpio energy here. And there's definitely some sort of ending of a cycle because I also saw the World card. Saw the King of Pentacles, saw the Emperor, saw the Two of Cups. I don't know, for some of you getting into some sort of relationship, a partnership. Let's see, before we get ahead of ourselves. Capricorn, what's going on for Capricorn July 2025? Capricorn, July 2025. Nine of Pentacles, okay. For some of you, this has to do with money, career. I also feel like if this has to do with love, there might be a little bit of a hesitation because of, I don't know, fear or getting disappointed. It doesn't only have to do with love, though. Okay, we're good. You have the Moon card, Pisces energy, as your overall. So Moon can represent fears or something is not being seen very clearly. You have the Page of Cups in the current energy. So, a sweet message, good news. For someone, an apology. You have the Five of Swords as the challenge, and the Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, in the foundation. You could have an air sign coming in, apologizing. The challenge could be that, I don't know, maybe you guys don't trust each other. Maybe the Queen of Swords is not an air sign, but it's just somebody who is a little bit on the bitter side, maybe somebody who's hurt, maybe this is you, maybe seeing things clearly. The challenge being the Five of Swords. I don't know, we'll see. You have the Emperor, there he is. He was showing up in the shuffle. Aries energy, boss, masculine energy, taking control, being a leader, authority. You have how do you have these two ugly cards here? Five of Swords and Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords on your mind? I don't know if that is avoiding or hiding something. We'll see. You have the Queen of Pentacles. That's you. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. So there might be more of a focus on yourself. Let's see. Let's see. What is this Moon card? The King of Cups could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. The Five of Cups, the Magician. There could be somebody here who is feeling some sort of deep regret, sadness, maybe a loss. But after that, with the Magician card, this is trying to manifest. There's something here that either you feel that your heart is intertwined in. If it's not you, could be somebody else. And there's a bit of a yearning or a longing. But things are a little bit unclear there with that moon. It's also possible that there might be this manifesting from this place, and that's why it's a little bit unclear. Because to manifest, it should be more at a neutral level or a more positive feeling, as opposed to this Five of Cups, sadness, regret, loss, yearning, and whatnot. Okay, let's just move forward. I'm sure it'll come together. What is this Page of Cups in your current energy? The Nine of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Judgment. This looks like to me a second chance, a reconciliation with this Judgment card, an opportunity of some sort. But right before that, Nine of Swords, stress, worry, anxiety, overthinking. Mm. For some of you, it's pushing away those thoughts because the Seven of Wands comes right after that, and then the Judgment. Something here. Okay, I don't know if you started to worry about something. What is this Five of Swords? The Ten of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles. You're focused on something here, wanting to take action. For some of you, it's wanting to take quick action, but it's either too impulsive because these cards are clarifying the Five of Swords. For some of you, you don't trust someone. And that's the challenge. Maybe you've been doing work, focused on something. Maybe you've been doing the hard work and you feel defeated because the Five of Swords can represent that as well. Somebody wants to say something. I don't know if you trust it though. What is this Queen of Swords? Because that's in the foundation. All right, Eight of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Four of Wands. Messages coming in or something starts moving, but there is this feeling of either rejection, dissatisfaction, maybe somebody feeling like it's a missed opportunity. Four of Wands, stability, structure, home, sense of belonging. Let's keep going. What is this Emperor here? Page of Wands, the Empress now, Queen of Wands. I feel like in the past there was this almost like excitement of gaining your power back, of being in control of yourself, of your growth, of your self-worth. For some of you, this is taking care of yourself, feeling more confident, taking care of business. What is this Seven of Swords on your mind? Lots of fire energy. Four of Swords, the Lovers, Gemini energy, and the Eight of Swords. Are you avoiding something? It almost looks like you're avoiding something, avoiding a cycle that's going to repeat or avoiding a decision. For some for some of you, there's something, I don't know, hidden. There could be something hidden that you're keeping to yourself, but overthinking it. Maybe you're paralyzed with these thoughts. Interesting. Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So for the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Star card, the Strength, the King of Wands, Aries, Sag, Leo, Aquarius here. This almost feels like no matter what, you No matter what, you are standing true to yourself. Knight of Cups at the bottom. I don't know what this is about, to be honest, Capricorn. Let me see. What is this stress here? This message. The Tower could come out of nowhere. Six of Pentacles, the Hierophant. I feel like this is something, yeah, that comes out of nowhere. It's a surprise, an offer of some sort, communication. This, like I said, could be work related for some. The Chariot, the Sun, the Three of Wands. I don't know if this is a resistance, like a pushing away. Now, it could be fighting for something, standing your ground. Give me a second here. Hmm. Look, there's the Ace of Swords. Clarity. Yeah, there's a bit of, okay, something is made clear. I feel like something is made clear. It could be something that you were waiting on. For some of you, there's an expectation here of somebody bringing in their BS while you're focused on something else. Others of you, there's just this sense of, you know what? I don't know if I believe this. That's what it looks like to me. Five of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. There's the Chariot again. There's the Ace of Swords again. Hey, Andy. There's a slow but moving energy. This is all happening because something that wasn't enough or something that had the energy of lack, there's slow progress towards moving this movement. I feel like this is taking back control. The Death card, Scorpio energy. Why is the Death card showing up? A change, a massive change, or maybe an ending of something. The King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Eight of Cups, the Two of Wands. This is almost making this decision like, do I step away from something? Step away from what, though? You have the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups, the Hermit. For some of you, it's a third-party situation. You have Virgo energy here with the Hermit. For some of you, it's seeing if something is actually working out. Okay, this is random. For some of you, you're you're going to some sort of party or celebration or an event or something. and deciding to seclude yourself from that. For some of you, it has to do with a friendship or like a group of friends. I don't know. Uh, that one is strange. I don't think I've ever gotten that before. Why is the Seven of Swords here again? What did you have for the Seven of Swords anyway? Oh, okay. King of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. Some sort of plan is said here because things are either up in the air, just going up and down with the Two of Pentacles. Maybe there's a lot on your plate. Maybe there's some sort of like juggling of something. And then Page of Pentacles, there's communication there. But it's clarifying Seven of Swords. I feel like there's a choice here. Let's see what this Queen of Pentacles is again. Six of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Ten of Swords. Why? I feel like you might be holding back. I don't know if something is a mess or there's drama involved or a potential argument. Saying that because of the Five of Wands here. Sorry, I was trying to read the chat, Andy. For some of you, you're healing from some sort of suffering, from something of the past. For some of you, there's just this tiredness or a guardedness, but there's still emotions there. There's still love there. There's still like, I don't know if it's hope for things to move forward, for things to get better. For some of you, this is your own healing, but there is a bit of this waiting. I don't know. I feel like I sound so vague. Ten of Cups, Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups. Somebody could be wondering how do we come back together? How do we fix this? Watching. What a bizarre reading. For some of you, somebody here is watching and waiting to see, where did it go? Watching. Ah, here we go. Waiting to get clarity. For some of you, somebody is watching to see what you're doing next. Let me do another spread for you. Look, I might just do another reading for you because I'm not even sure if this is making sense to anybody. Although a part of me, like intuitively, feels like the message is there somewhere. Something is going to make sense, regardless if it's making sense as I'm reading it. It almost seems like something is just very scattered. Yeah, I'm sorry, Andy. It is pretty scattered. All right. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. You could be dealing with a water sign, have it in your chart. They have it in their chart, whatever it is. For some of you, you're dealing with somebody who's in their feminine energy. They could be somebody who is emotional. Let's see. Why is the Queen of Cups here? The Six of Cups. Soulmate connection, the past. Let's keep going. Hold on a second. How does this person feel about Capricorn? The Five of Swords. They don't trust you. Or they feel defeated. Hold on. Why is the Five of Swords here for how they feel? Why is the Five of Swords here? Nine of Swords. Okay, so they might be overthinking something. They might be creating a scenario in their head. For some of you, maybe there's no communication, nothing is happening. Because I'm looking at it, 9 and 5, there's a Four of Swords there. And that's on a break, a healing period. There's stress. They might also be thinking that you don't trust them. Air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Maybe they have water and air in their chart. Let's see. What are their actions towards you? What are their actions towards you? People just ask in general. You know, sometimes people are just like afraid to speak up or how it's going to be taken, or perhaps, you know, if they ask what's going to happen now, like, are they going to get mad? Am I going to be involved in more drama? I don't know. All right. So their actions, Seven of Swords. Ugh. Why the Seven of Swords? Why is the Seven of Swords here? The Ten of Swords. My goodness. Three of Swords at the bottom, too. Their actions towards you. Their actions towards you could be avoiding an ending, avoiding pain, or talking about it. They could be hiding some sort of pain. What is this Ten of Swords? The Three of Cups. Could be a third party situation. Just in case it's not, what is this Three of Cups? The Queen of Pentacles. You? Or they're hiding, they choose you? If this is a third party situation, I feel like they're either hiding or avoiding telling you that they choose you. Maybe they feel like there's just too much chaos going on, too much mind games, even if it's their own doing. What is this, Capricorn? I did not expect this for a Capricorn reading. So they what? Presume instead. Hey, Reaction King. All right, let's see how do you feel about them, Capricorn. I'm taking a little too long. The Four of Cups. I was going to say something, but the word that was going to come out of my mouth was misunderstood. For some of you, you feel misunderstood. For some of you, you feel like this person is missing out. It could be a sense of rejection. For some of you, there's almost like this feeling of disappointment. There's a bit of a focus on what was lost or maybe what once was. Now, for some of you, it's like how much emotions you've invested in this and how it almost seems like it's gone to waste. All right, why the Four of Cups? The Nine of Wands. You're tired, you're exhausted. For some of you, you have a guard up. For some of you, you're so over the situation or you're numb to the situation, but there's still a bit of, all right, can we do this again? But a part of you does have this guardedness, but still willingness to, okay, maybe. Let's see, what are your actions towards them? All right, we have the Lovers, Gemini energy. Why the Lovers? The Nine of Cups. The Ten of Cups. Your heart is still in this. Now, if you're not resonating with that, it could go vice versa. But I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is like this for now, just for organizational purposes. Maybe this is them. I don't know. Maybe you don't trust them. Maybe you're overthinking. Maybe you're hiding the fact that your pain, or maybe you want this to be over, and they're the ones that are um, feeling the sense of rejection and maybe having a guard up, but still having love. Well, what is the outcome for Capricorn and this person? What is the outcome? I don't even know if I have to charge my phone. My phone is probably overheating right now. The Seven of Cups. Why the Seven of Cups? Seven of Cups can represent La La Land, fantasy land. Could also represent options, feeling emotionally confused and overwhelmed. Why is the Seven of Cups here? The Seven of Wands. Like as if you need more struggles. Pushing away other options. Standing your ground. Okay, let me get one more card for this Seven of Cups, Seven of Wands. The Three of Pentacles. And the Ace of Cups. I feel like there's a push and pull of whether or not to start a new cycle. For some of you, if there is a third party involved, there might be like a questioning of like I don't know if it's pushing away and trying to make a choice. There's just something that's a little off here, and I cannot put my finger on it. Waiting. The Three of Wands has been showing up while I was shuffling. The Eight of Swords, feeling stuck. Nine of Pentacles. For some of you, okay, I feel like for some of you, there's this push and pull of whether or not to remain single or to be single or to just focus on yourself. Something here is a little off. And I feel like for you, there's a lot going on, and you're at a point where you don't want to deal with this. Is what it's looking like to me. I just see two cops over here, and I'm trying to see what they're trying to do over here. They have papers in their hand. I think they're trying to post papers. They look very confused. Much like you, Capricorn. I'm feeling like you're a little on the confused side here. I think I'm going to do another reading for you. Obviously not right now because I don't have time. Debating on whether or not I want to leave this one up because listen, I, as a true Capricorn that I am, I hate putting out a reading that I'm feeling like, is anybody going to make sense with this? But then again, somebody will make sense with it, right? But then I'm like, yeah, this is not my best work, kind of thing. Anyway, I am overthinking it. All right, let's what they're doing. I think I'm gonna do another reading. Forgiveness just literally flipped out. All right, we'll take it. Another card for advice and clarity for Capricorn. I think I will do another reading. And insecurity. Perfect. I feel like somebody overcomes something here. If there is a period of like silence or not doing anything, I feel like communication or movement starts to happen. And I feel like you stand in your power, like there's some sort of strength, like you didn't think you would be able to do it, but you did it, kind of thing. Like, I don't know, I'm going to give you an example. Like, let's say you're dealing with somebody who is constantly I don't know, hurting you, and then they come back around and you're always being forgiving. And this time around you shut it down and you're like, no, no more. Like, great, a person should be forgiving, but not stupid, not being taken advantage of. Anyway, let's read this. Oh my gosh, I am late. Let's read this. Forgiveness. Caps, I'm definitely going to do another reading. I'm going to leave this one up and then see from there. So, forgiveness says, we never forgive others, we only forgive ourselves for having judged them. In the town of Amethyst lives Rhonda Rhino. She doesn't take her mother's drinking problem personally, but she dreams of becoming a beloved family pet. One day, gunfire rings out. Rhinos scatter, and a small human child is caught up in the chaos. Rhonda picks him up and runs to safety. Humans discover the pair curled up asleep under a tree, and they shoot Rhonda with a sleeping dart. When she awakens, she is in a garden with the little boy and his family, Rhonda's new family. This card is about wishes fulfilled, holding on to dreams, past wounding, belonging, self-forgiveness, fulfillment. And since I don't know if I'm going to keep this reading up, we'll just read the inspiration. Rhonda's true essence lies in not harboring resentment. She transcends forgiveness because her focus is on her intention, not on her pain. This may be a time of family healing. Can I forgive myself for loving people who hurt me? And the other little description says, where are we? Okay. Amethyst protects us from toxic situations. This card indicates healing and allowing yourself to return to the natural state of peace once again. Remember, we never forgive others. We only forgive ourselves for loving others who betrayed us. This is a time of personal evolution. I don't know if it's forgiving ourselves for loving others. Because I don't think there's really nothing to forgive. If you want to love, you love. If the other person is an asshole, then, excuse my language, um, then you forgive yourself for tolerating it over and over and over and putting yourself in a situation where you're constantly getting hurt, where you knew that you should have put down a boundary or you should have left or whatever. That's what you're forgiving yourself for. Okay, and insecurity. Sorry, I'm getting all passionate. My Aries moon is coming out. All right, insecurity. The greatest adversary is the one living inside me. Bob is an inventor, yet never finishes anything, always giving up on his projects, convinced they are useless. One day he finishes something and is elated until a demon appears taunting him. The demon red rainbow is comprised of our greatest fears. In a dream, Bob discovers that he can distinguish between real and imagined fear. I think I'm reconnected. I'm sorry. I got a phone call. Phone started vibrating and it was about to fall off where I have it on or standing. Okay, so let's continue reading. Insecurity. I don't even know where I left off. I have to listen from the start for another reading though. Okay, cool. Um, the demon red rainbow is comprised of our greatest fears. In a dream, Bob discovers that he can distinguish between real and imagined fears. The demon red rainbow can no longer stop him from realizing his dreams. Miraculous changes lie ahead. Life always takes a turn for the better when we face our demons. Stay on course. Trust that an ally will appear. The gift of adversity is never given without the ability to overcome it. Do I listen to my fear? How can I tap into my courage? This card is about being courageous, facing adversity, finding tremendous power within, undervaluing your contribution, freedom, bravery, success. Energy turned within can lead to fear and stagnation. Courage is necessary if you are to be fearless and move forward. This is a message to grow up inside into a greater energy and to invoke courage from the angels to progress. All right, Caps, I'm going to leave it there. I have no clue what to name this, but I'm going to leave it up and then I will definitely do another reading. So if it resonated somehow, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, so you could get the next reading. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye. Bye, Andy. Bye, Reaction King.